Hi everybody, welcome back to my crafty desk. My name is Sandra and I am excited to be crafting with you today. I thought I would do some stamping projects. So I have many different stamping projects that I want to do. So I'm going to try and just do one at a time, but not on this one video. I'll do one at a time and we'll just make several different videos to showcase whatever we're working on, because I need to make stuff for my stash so that I can make my journals maybe a little bit quicker. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to focus a lot on stamps for, I guess, kind of like a series. I'm not really going to call it a series, but we're just going to get going. This one I wanted to do, I wanted to stamp out some sentiments. One of the things I find difficult for myself is when I'm already making the books and then I go into my stamps and I'm like, oh, what do I want to do? And I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but I have a lot of stamps. So sometimes it gets a little overwhelming because I have too much to choose from. So I thought, why not just have a day where I just create some things and some different papers with some different stamps with the sentiments, and then I can add like foliage or different things, bugs, butterflies, whatever, you know, to them. So let's get started. I did go and grab a few of my things that have sentiments on it that I do like. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on some bricks. Maybe I probably should have had that part already pulled out. So hopefully this will be, I want to say this is going to be a short video, but look at my desk. Look, I mean, like, you can't see the whole thing, but you see this? It's through the whole entire, what is it, 5 feet of my desk. So it's not going to be a short video. But we are going to make some stuff. So I've got my little thing of bricks, which I have no place to put them, but I want to grab a few of these out. I know that size is going to be a good usable one. I like these heavier duty ones, so I'm going to grab a couple of these out. Well, maybe just one. See, this is what I'm saying. Another issue that I have is just having too much to choose from. So, although I will say having a lot of bricks in different sizes has been a lifesaver to me. Let's see. Back in the day, close to my heart, I think I may have actually been a distributor, but only, I think I signed up. I think I was one of those people that back then where you can just sign up as a distributor to get the perks, you know, because I was buying so much stuff. I think that's what happened. And I'm pretty sure I did that with Stampin' Up! Also. And then I wasn't buying it anymore, so it wasn't, I just got out and then just purchased privately, but not privately, but you know, from another distributor. Okay, so let's see. Get it together. Get it together, Sandra. So I'm gonna just put these over here and then grab a couple of my sayings and then maybe just stamp a couple of different ones on here. And then what do I need? I need a glue stick because these are not gonna stick to my bricks. I don't know. I must have not done something right, but they don't stick to my bricks. So I want to stamp out these sayings. Not that one. I want this one, live. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. And not those ones. And those. I want generic. I want beautiful sayings that I could use just about on anything. Get a little bit of glue on there. I guess I didn't need to do that one, but so be it. Probably use a different glue. It's not like my permanent, but whatever. If I don't destroy my stuff, who will? Okay. So I also pulled out my my archival inks. So these are the big ones that I bought brand spanking new. And I mean, is it just the ink? See, like I can't even pick it up on my pad. What the heck? And I stored these upside down. Okay, there it goes. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I do store them upside down. And I left them upside down for 6 months after I purchased them because they weren't inking. They're a waterproof ink. And I know, Erica, you told me to spray them with the water, but I don't know that would work on the waterproof ones, would it? I don't know. I don't really want to spray it on here in case I wreck it. Maybe I should do some research into that. But yeah, if that's going to work, I'm definitely going to do it on my other ones for sure. Okay. So what I like about these is I like to just like when I buy my digi kits, basically it's the same thing. So it's already see, I just don't like the way it's stamping. It's fine, and I'll use that. But just like like when I buy the DigiKits and I buy all the words and all the sentiments, this is what I'm buying. But this is kind of fun to also make, you know? So, and I like it to do it, I like it to do it in the archival inks, because if I want to run any kind of like water brush over it later on, or Mod Podge or anything that's water based, I don't want to smear my ink. And so the archival inks and the stays on inks should help, these archival inks should help resist it, and the stays on ink shouldn't move. I believe we did that little trial thingy, didn't we? See, these aren't going to stick, are they? I'll try it. Maybe. Maybe. And then what I want to do is I just want to leave enough room in between where I'm stamping so that I can tear or cut, and more than likely I will tear. Okay, and I know there's like a rule, like press down, count to 10, some count to 5, count to 500. So, and I like that color when I'm doing like vintagey stuff, so that one printed pretty well. And then I'm just gonna stamp off on, I just have some giant cardstock back here, which I was gonna use for something else, for just not just stamping, but just for like to catch stuff. So I thought I'll just use that for stamp off. Now let's just try this ink on this one too. Holy. And then give it a good press. And I held the other one down for a few seconds. I'm gonna do this one like that too. Maybe it's just the way the stamp, you see? Maybe that's it. Okay, well then, that's good to know. Let's just try another stamp then. So we know this one did well. I know you're supposed to stamp it off on a wet one and clean it right away. Does everybody clean their stamps right away? Does everybody clean their stamps at all? Oh my gosh, I went into the same color. I don't want that color. I want the black. I want to make sure I get it good. There we go. And they're so big. Okay, now, good to know. Maybe, so I will say, maybe leaving them upside down for 6 months was great, because I honestly I actually threw them away because they were so dry and so horrible, and I was so angry at buying them. I threw them away, and I have them in my trash can, and then after I was done throwing my fit, see, I even put a note on there for me. Dry, new, frown face, so sad. But even, I'm so mad. After I got done throwing my temper tantrum, I went and got them out of the garbage, and I thought, I'll just put them upside down and see, because you never know. So then what I did is I went and I bought small ones. I thought maybe it's because they're small. I mean, because they were so big. I don't know. Who knows? Let me try this one. Yeah, see how juicy that one is? And I pressed too hard. I got marks. Story of my life. Okay. And I also like, I think this one better. The coffee. I want to say I do like the coffee better than the, what color was that other one? Sepia. Sepia. I think the sepia is kind of orange. So, well, I'll show you what I mean. So here's the, I hope I'm in the right one. This is the coffee, and the coffee on the coffee dye. Let's see. Love me some coffee. All right. Let's push that one down. You see the difference? Can you see that? So this, compared to that one, has like goldish in it. This one definitely looks like it has more of an orangish or like a burnt umber type of coloring to it. Let's stamp this one off. I'll stamp it off next to that one. See? It just has more of the vintage. I feel like, see that one? And then What did we do last with that one? This one? Yeah, it's cleaner. It's cleaner. It's cleaner. See? Just see? It's the stamp. Oh, maybe I should put the stamp away. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. All right, inks will be staying upright while we proceed. So this is just kind of like, so then what I do here is I just like to tear them out, and then I'll just have these like in my stash. So let me use my tearing ruler. I've been tearing a lot by hand. And let me just do this one really quick. I do like to give myself space. Usually not that much space, but you know, it's the way I stamped it out. And then, so what I'll do is I'll just take them like this, and I will just put them in my stash. So I have a lot of space right here. I'm gonna take that off before I just make a lot of little pieces with it. I know I'll probably wanna be that close. Since I like to layer, I try to get close to my words because I know I'm gonna put one for sure, probably 2, 3, 4, or 5 pieces underneath it of different things, different papers, different textures, fabrics, laces, whatever I can find, whatever happens to be available and at that moment in time. So this one, I don't think I would put anything else with that because I made it kind of small on the side. But I would just use this like that. And then I have this wonderful little sentiment already ready to go. The other thing I liked about using the Stays On ink is that if I was doing that on just I think any paper at all, and then I decided, oh, I wish I would have coffee dyed that or ink dyed or whatever kind of dye, I can go do that because I use the Stays On ink or a permanent ink. So not all permanent inks are created equal, I have learned, so keep that in mind. I think that's too smudgy for me, so I know I won't use it. I want to keep it because it's, you know, coffee dye paper and it's a sentiment and it's already inked, but this is going to go in my get rid of container because I know I won't use it. So it cannot take up real estate. I guess I have enough stuff at this moment in time that I can be picky, so that's not always a blessing though. I guess it's not always a great thing. It's not okay. It's always a blessing to have stuff. It's not always the greatest thing to have too much stuff. Because like I said, I just get overwhelmed sometimes and then I don't know what to do. I don't know who to play with. I have an idea, but then my idea as I'm sitting down starting to do stuff or I'm gathering stuff. So I did that one crooked. This one, I feel like the word went crooked, but it is kind of crooked. Anyhow, I start getting, oh, maybe I'll do this, or maybe I'll do that. Like even today when I was grabbing the different papers to do this project, I thought I was getting sidetracked grabbing a bunch of stuff. Then I came to my desk and I thought, oh no, I don't know what project to start with, and because I had too many things. But I didn't want to get started on the project and then not have what I needed for the video. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go as straight as I can with that word, like that. This never works out for me. I don't know why I'm trying it. And then maybe like that. Oh, okay. That's better. And this is another reason why I like tearing, because even with cutting, like even with a cutter, I still would not do that very well. And then I'm just going to go like light and like that. Make it purposeful, right? There. So, whoops. There we go. So, I have those. And then I thought, oh, I have this one too. These little tiny pieces, they just need to go to the floor to be swept up when I'm done. Ruler. This is the only ruler of my life. There we go. All right, so I have all these little tiny pieces, which these are great to stamp on. And I'll tell you right now, I have bags and bags and bags of these. So I'm thinking that if I'm gonna do that, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I got those ones already on there. And I'm gonna be really bad because I'm not a stamp. I should really just wipe them down. Now that I'm gonna put them away, I should just give them a quick wipe. You know, with the permanent ink that doesn't want to come off. So, and I'm just gonna stick them in here real quick. Okay, let's see. This one will go there. Okay, give me 1 second. I just had to look at the clock. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that lately. All right. She's done for a minute. I just want to get a variety so I have some stuff to play with, you know. So I have those little ones, and these are not that little right here, but I do have some other sentiments that were little that I had by here, but if I can find them. Oh, and another thing too with these little ones. Here's, I'll just do that since I'm going to talk about it. I will just take like these background stamps, and I'll just lay these out. Okay? You with me? Just lay them out. I'm more likely to use these if they've got something on them. Do you know what I mean? So, let's see. What color shall we use? I don't think I want to use black. I want to use maybe that, we'll use that coffee one. Yeah, let's do the coffee one. Okay, and then I haven't used this stamp in a while, and you can see that I used it on my, I must have did it on my jelly plate because there's like a bunch of different color inks on there, but that's all right. Or inks or paint. There's something on there. Hopefully it doesn't compromise the stamp. I think it doesn't matter that much because it's background, but we'll see. Oh, I think it matters. So let's see. Maybe I need to do it on like a bigger sheet. And I try not to get that edge like I just did, but too late. Too late. Okay. And that's okay. Even if I don't care too much for that one, I think I may have compromised that stamp. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna put this in my must clean pile. You know, I have so many piles over here. Let's try a different background one. Let's do this one. This one looks like it's either really clean or never been used. Oh my gosh, I think this might have been another stamp I got from Tanya. It might be, so maybe that's why it's not used. Wait, I don't know. Or I could have bought it at a store. Let's see. Yeah, see, that has a little bit better impression on there. Oh, I didn't get anything on that one. And that one. Okay, wipey. And let's try something smaller maybe. Let's try some script. So we're gonna go like that. And I'm just gonna keep going and do, you know, all the generations until there's no ink left. All the generations of stamping. I mean, you can do this on a big sheet of paper to make your background papers, but what I'm doing here is I'm just showing you different ways to use your scrap set. Get them already like ready for the next time you want to grab scraps, because like so now if I have this, and what do I do with those words? And I'm like, oh, I just need a background. I want to have the same tearing like here, so let me take that. I want to have the background from my stamp, but you know, I already have that. Although these are the same color, so it's not going to really stand out unless I ink it. But I think you get the gist of it. Maybe I should bring another color of paper in. That might be helpful. Let's see. Let's do, I have this typing paper pad. See, $1. $1. I just bought this one. I think is this the newest pad I bought? It looks like a tape tag from a current yard sale, but just between me and you, I hate tape tags. Just because they're sticky when I try to take them off, so. Okay, we're gonna put these over here for a sec. I probably should have brought over like a little container. Oh, I did. I was thinking. Okay, we'll just throw some stuff in here, all these little pieces, and roll this. Probably should separate my sentiments and that, but you know what? That'll just give me something to do later on. So, put those over there. So I'm gonna stop doing the background just for a second, and I'm gonna get some more of my little sentiments because I want to put more sentiments on here. So these are some other ones that I really like. And these ones are from Stampin' Up. I guess I should have said that. The other ones are Stampin' Up. It's called Beautiful You. It's one of two. I only have the one, so I don't know what the two is. I'm thinking maybe it was the die cut and I didn't want it. Maybe. I don't know. So anyhow, one of two, and it's, oh gosh, I know there's always a number on here somewhere, isn't there? Beautiful You. Okay. And then, so this one right here is called Just Add Text, Stampin' Up. Okay, oops, jeez. Okay, so I want this one, and this one says, I feel better, I feel that there is nothing more truly artistic than to love people. Oh, I really like that, and that was Van Gogh. What a nice man, I think. You are so beautiful. I love that one. I love all these. You are, oh my gosh, I just love this one. I've used this one a lot. Okay. Oh, no, this one though I have. Next time you think of wonderful things, don't forget to count yourself. Isn't that, what a beautiful thing to hear, for someone to say, and to read. To say to yourself, I don't know what my future holds, but I'm happy you're in it. I think that's more specific to a person, and life is better with friends. I think that one's okay. So let's do those. Let's do those ones. So hopefully I put everybody away. I'm going to turn it this way. And, okay, apparently that's not the right size. That one? Perfect. Okay. See? See what I mean? Okay. Let's put that there, and then let's grab, let's get some more coffee. Oh, it's see-through. I couldn't tell which side I had put that on. Okay. And then, oh, I couldn't see my paper. Where one ended. Let me do this. Let's trade my paper real quick. I brought some different cardstocks over some different colors, a cream one, a black one, and a white one to help all of us. There, how's that? Seriously? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's gonna smudge a little bit. I better maybe not press that hard. Let's try another one, because I know I like that sentiment. Okay. Go a little bit lighter and just set it there. So all papers are different, so it's like you gotta kind of play with it, right? That's too light, too heavy, too light. And that's okay. I think I just have to let it sit on there. But I don't want to do that one, that color anymore. I want to do a different color. So let me stamp off on the white, get a little clean, and then we'll do the black one. See how that comes out. Because I can put those giant ink pads away since I'm not really using them. Okay, so maybe just hold it, give it a little press. Whoops. Hold it for a few extra seconds and pull it off. Yeah, you know, it's typewriting paper. I think it's just one of those things where it's gonna like do a little bleedy, be a little bleedy. So, you know, okay, I don't want this to stick in here forever. So let's try this one. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna do the black one again. So that one I just kind of like give it a firm press. I did smudge it a little bit. Did you see that? Oh, I like that one. I think I'm always gonna smudge. I'm just not a great stamper. As long as I'm okay with it. And then there we go. See, I'm not a great. I'm not a great stamper. That's okay. So let's try this one. Wow. That's never fun. Oh, see, isn't that pretty? I love the way it stamps out and everything. I was trying to get it close to these edges because they're already tore, and I don't want to have to re-tear. And now, let me see on, let me put some glue on there. Let's see how it stamps on the bleedy paper. Okay. Yeah, I think it has to do also with my pressure, my hands that I use. So, I like that. I like it. Okay, and then this one is such a pretty saying. I just love it. I'm going to put one on here. Crooked, of course. Of course, why not? I just pressed too hard. Okay. I'm kind of done with that paper, I think. Okay, let's... That was not good. I did not put those away correctly. Let's just try something here. I think what I'm going to do is just, sorry, I kind of went, I was like trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that one out. That one. Let's put these, let's see if we can put something together here. Like how would we, I mean, I kind of showed you, but let's make something. Okay. I can tear stuff all day long, I swear. Okay, I want to make something with that one. I want to make something with that one. And I want to make something with this one for sure. Okay. And then I definitely want to make something with this one. Go that way. Put that paper over back into the paper stash. I'm gonna take, okay, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of space here to try to get this straightened out. Can we do it? Okay. I think I have to do top and bottom first, and then I can do the sides, because probably more likely to have a chance of success. Yes, there we go. Just some little scraps to stamp out in a minute, which you've already seen me do, so you probably don't want to see me do that again. And then these ones, oops. I'm just going to waste some paper, I guess, because I want this one too. So I want to see what this is going to look like with the white behind something. Got some scrapbook paper here that it's cardstock though. But this is what I like to do. I like to take these and I take my sentiments and then I'll just kind of like lay them on, like what do I like? What color am I gonna work with? Like I have one up there. I like it right there. I love this blue. So, and that color looks good with the blue. Do I like that one? I think I like that one up here with the green. Maybe, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So isn't that kind of cute? I like that. So then I'll take that, and I'll take any other layering papers that I may have around me, or fabrics, or laces, and just see kind of what I like. So this one's cute. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to be big enough. These are just some of the scraps that I pull off, that I have from pulling off other things. Gosh dang it. And this one is not easy to tear up, but I think I have, if I use the water pen on this, it'll help. But that's too white. That might be too white for what I'm doing right here, but maybe not. I mean, isn't that cute? It kind of looks like it would be a snowy thing. Just don't think that and that is working. For this is for not working for the layering part. Oh, look, I found another word. That goes over there. Here's some other little cut-offs of my fun papers. Oh, and some other, amongst other things in that thing. Here's a piece of blue. So just layering that up, and then that's going to be kind of puffy, but that's okay. I can do like, we can do a little bit of like this also. Like, isn't that cute? So let's get that done. Here we go. I gotta make at least a couple of these, right? Wish my hands would be happy. Okay, let's just get that ruffled up here. I'm gonna have to ink it because I think that's part of the thing that's going on with me here. I think needing it to stand out. Yeah, see, that just right there just changes it. I kind of wonder, should I do this? It's like, you know, the outlining when you're coloring, when you're. I know not everybody's an outliner. Were you an outliner when you colored? When you were, whoops, uh-oh. Well, that's okay, just grunge. Yeah, I like that better with having the black, I think, on that one. And then what about this? Let's switch you out to this one. Oh, isn't that darling? Okay. You should probably get covered up. And that looks good on the blue. It looks good on probably any color you have. Well, maybe not. Maybe not that one. This is from, I think this is from when at some point when I went out to eat. And I was like, oh my gosh, my food hasn't touched it yet. I snatched it out and folded it up and put it in my purse. And all it is those little wax papers. It's just the, you know, the natural color, whatever it's called. I call it wax paper, natural colored. So it's just a play on those same colors, right? But see how cute that is? Okay. I think it's cute. I like it. There. Okay. Let's just get this thing glued down. And okay. We're just going to put a little bit of glue on this one. And then onto there. This is all paper, but it's just textury. So I have coffee dye paper on top of this like very textured paper. See, I'm probably out of the camera. Dang it, I'm so sorry. And then I'm going to put it on the wax paper, my lunch paper. It's that natural color of the wax papers that you get in your little lunches. And then I'm going to I'll put that onto the cardstock. And because it's the wax paper, I don't know that this is going to stick, so probably shouldn't just throw on my lid, but lucky, I found it quickly. I'm going to use some of the Fabri-Tac, because this stuff will just stick to just about anything I find. And then I'm just going to put this on here. I mean, this is just taking it another step further. You can make like, I mean, kind of like, I could just go down this whole thing and then just make cute little things and then just set them all the way down my strips of paper that I have. Because, I mean, who doesn't have a bunch of strips of paper from projects? Oh, I kind of went far. Well, that's okay. I can always cut that down or move it over, maybe. There we go. There. I would say that if I was going to do, if I'm going to do this and I didn't want a straight edge, for me personally, I think I would start off with my strips already being, you know, tattered and torn or whatever. And then I would do this. I think it would make it easier. Anyhow, and then you could just store your little strips, and you can either have them like all the same sayings, if that makes it easier for you, or you could do, I mean, you could do whatever you want. That glue is showing through. I'm not liking that. I wonder if that'll dry, how that'll dry. But, or you can have a mixture of sayings, or you can have it in a certain category of those types of sayings. I mean, there's so many different ways to stamp it out and have it set and ready. So when you can grab it, you're like, oh, I just want the, I want the dark side, or I want the bright side of how I'm feeling on stamping today, whatever. So I also have, and I thought I had it over here, but I also have some crepe paper. I thought I had it right here, but apparently I don't. That's always fun to use as the backdrops too. You know, the party streamer crepe paper, you can use it. You can some of them you can use to pull color out of, so you can use it to dye stuff with. I was just looking for some different background stuff. Goodness. Okay, so I think I said this white one for me was too white to use on. I wasn't filling it with my. To put it on the white paper, but I'm wondering if I just go around the edges, because this is that typewriter paper, so it's kind of bleedy, you know, like the ink just kind of seeps through, which is, it's fun to play with as long as you know that's what's going to happen. So like, I like that gosh, I like that just like that. I don't even know how many. You can see through it too much there, but I can take some of my coffee dye paper and put that. Oh, I think I like that. So let's grab what did I do with that strip? Here we go. So let's do that. I want it to also be the cut like that. So I'm going to take my ruler and just make me another strip of this. Okay. And then again. And I'm going to go ahead and just give this a little ink on the edge, just to give it a little bit of popping out effect. Be as much or as little as you want, if you like it. And then I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to leave it just really simple. And since they're both really thin papers, I think I'm just going to do a stick of glue on. I have nothing to use to help me here, but oh. I have this really noisy piece of paper, so hold on one second. This is that paper I found in one of my stashes from yard selling or Stacey. I don't even remember which one. And I didn't know what it was, and it turned out that it had that sticky stuff on the one side that you iron onto fabric or paper or whatever, and then so you iron your fabric onto that, and then you take that off, and then you can iron it onto something else and it sticks. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's pretty cool. And then when the stuff came off, I have that really noisy paper that's fun to play with, and I like to put that also in the crinkly things because it makes fun crinkle tags, or crinkle anything if you like the sound. So there we have it. Now I can put this also on here, and depending on where it fits, I would either put it, you know, I could put it on there. I can put it on this one. So I would say, like, I think I'm more likely at this point in time to use this color. Oh, or this one, because it's polka dots. I mean, like, I just feel like I can't go wrong with polka dots. But like I said, I think I'm going to start this one off with the, help me out, somebody, the tearing. I'm going to do the tearing. Now, I'm not the world's greatest tearer on the thicker papers, but we are going to give it a try. See what happens. Okay, I'm keeping as much of the paper as I can. And trying to keep it as, I mean, semi straight line, but you know, that's, I think, why I like the tearing is because there's so much forgiveness in whatever I'm doing. I need lots of forgiveness. A lot. Okay, whoops, let me keep it right there. There we go. Oh, I didn't do too shabby, did I? Okay. So let me go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and grab my sides off too. And this side right there. I know I tore it right there, but I think it's still going to be usable. So I'm going to just keep it. And then I'm going to take this side off. And then, well, I have to decide because I don't know that they're all going to be that big on there. So see, like if I went on this one, I want them closer. So I think I'm going to save that side. I think the biggest thing for me would have to be to remember what tearing ruler I use. But I mean, does it really matter? I don't think so. I don't think so. But isn't that pretty? I like that. Okay, we're going to do that one. And I need to glue stick again. And then just leaving enough space in between when you put them down so that you can, you know, cut them or tear them or whatever you want to do. I mean, let's see. And I just want a little bit of that border because I don't know where I'm going to put this or how many more layers are going to end up underneath this. So I like that spacing. I'm going to try and get about the same here. Well, you know, it's close. It's close. There we go. Let's try this here. I would follow. Oh my gosh, my tummy just growled so loud. I wonder, did anybody hear that? Okay. I like it. I feel like my size might be a little bit big, but I don't know yet because I really don't know how I'm going to use it. But there I have another tag, so I can just add it in my sentiments, and I will have, you know, I have different ones that I can play with. Let me see. This one, I think it's I don't have enough room to tear, so I would just have to cut this. And I'm not a very good cutter. I'm not a very good straight cutter, so I'm going to do this. And, I mean, maybe I'll count, like, what do I have? I really can't count my dots because my paper is crooked, right? So I just got to, let's see, what looks good to me, and then kind of go for that. I think. It's harder to tell. I think that looks good. Let me see. Whoops. I guess that's a sign that you need a new blade. So see, this one's too short. So I'll just do this, you know, and a couple times until I don't have any of that left. I think I'm going to leave it like that for now and see, because isn't that pretty? That can be, I mean, it could be anything. It could be the topper to anything. It could be its own little journal card. It could be on a pocket. I mean, anything. So I've got lots of things to do with that. Lots of choices. So that one's great. And then, oh, I didn't finish putting you on anything, did I? Ouch. Well, it's got a little bit of a mess going on here. Shocker. So I'm not even playing. Oh yeah, I was inking the sides. So, oh my gosh. And I just had a saying there. Did we do one of these ones? Yes, I did this one already. I did one of those. And let's see. This is one that I stamped a while back. I didn't even know I had it in there, but that's a pretty one too, isn't it? Here's another one with the black ink. and on the bleedy paper, and, or gosh dang it, it's not called the bleedy paper, it's called the typewriter paper. It just soaks up the ink. It's an absorbent type of paper, so beautiful. That's a different color, that's nice. I could try that too. Let's try one of these. Also with, what have I got? Anything? I didn't do anything small enough, but I wonder if this would be cute on this one, maybe. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna cut this with my cutting tool here. And let's see. That's background stamped image, which isn't too backgroundy. Let's get some more background on that. Let's try. I don't know if I want to do that. I have this kind of for floral. Let's see what this would do. Maybe I just need to get like a different color on there. I don't want to do black. Maybe, I think the archival ink's going to kind of come up black. We'll see. I mean, not the watering can archival ink. Let's just see. Okay. Is that enough? I think these corners just need to get something, you know. It's mostly the edges, because this is going to take the middle up, right? Okay. I feel like it's just a little bit too blank. So what do we do? Do we do this to fix it? Give it this color to bring that color this way. You know what I mean? Who knows? We're gonna find out. I do like that. Okay, I think that's really nice. Okay, I do like it. It's just not quite there for me yet. I think I need, maybe I just need to try the Distress Oxide. Maybe a different stamp background. Let's see. I believe maybe these swirls. Okay, just give it some whimsy. It's just layering. We're just layering with stamps is all. Right? Okay. There it is. Okay, bingo. B-I-N-G-O. I'm a winner. Oh, whoa, this has got some ink in there, doesn't it? Look at that. Okay, time to clean something. Get that a little washed down. I think that's from when I was doing the, you know, my Stampathon thing I was doing. I don't know what else to call it, but it was like crazy stamping. I was in a crazy stamping mode. Organizing. Oh my gosh, I pulled over 100 stamps to let go of. Isn't that crazy? So I pulled over 100 stamps. Wow. So I mean, a lot of them, I've got enough, plenty. I'm going to do some giveaway with, you know, eventually it'll be throughout my lifetime here on my lifetime. It'll be throughout time. But I'm going to do some giveaways, but I'm also going to be selling some. So once I get my little thing figured out what I'm going to do, I will start doing that. Now, I'm thinking I do want to ink the edge, but I don't want to use the Stark Stays On ink of that stark black of the Stays On ink. I have in my Distress Oxides, which I have this Hickory Smoke one, and I also have I think I have a black or a charcoal, or I remember it being called something, but maybe I don't remember. Maybe that's it. Yeah, here it is. It's called Black Soot. There. So I'm not really sure. That looks very gray. This looks, and I think the black kind of looks gray. And I don't have my daubers. Where's my daubers? Okay. Where's my daubers? I thought I had a black one. Ooh, I have a gray one though. Let's see. You can try that one really quick. See, it's very gray. Let's just try it. Won't know until we try. And it's the lighter of the two, so if I don't like it, I can go over the other one, right? Oh, yeah, I think that's going to be nice. It's not like too crazy. Put that back on. I'm going to try the black soot, though, on another piece of paper, because I like this one on here, so I don't want to. Well, I don't know. Is it dark enough, or is it going to... See how it bleeds? It's like kind of grayish. There's so many colors in here, and some of them are really dark, but I think they're like, I think that was kind of purple. So we better just grab a new one. Let's just get a newbie. A little newbie one here. Pick up some black. Yeah, I think I like that. I don't mind the gray. I kind of like sometimes doing the two tones of colors. Most of the time that happens on accident, but but I do like it. Okay, I do like this. Black soot. That's nice. Okay. Okay, let's see. So I have that one, and I have this one. I'm just gonna keep losing them over here. And then I have this one, which I want to just put on something here. Oh, I never got that one down either. I just kind of like jump ship. I'm going to use my art glitter glue again. I was having trouble with my pen, so I took it out, and I'm just using that cap, and I'm finding that even unless I'm doing something that I need a fine tip on, I still have a lot of control over the glue, and this has been easier. So I'm going to see if this keeps, I mean, that's how it comes. See if that works better for me. Now, sometimes I edge this with a color, but I don't always like it on this white one. I think that one, I don't know. I think it's good with or without it, but I like that. And I feel like I want to try this one, but this one I'm going to go ahead and tear. I'm going to tear a big piece there so I have that to use still. And then I'm going to tear that here, about. And then I'm going to tear the edge. And if you don't want that white edge, then you just tear. There's one way to tear, and I did it on all the edges except for this one, so I'm going to pull my paper off of it. I don't get the white edge. If I pull my paper, my strip off of the paper, then I get the white edge. I hope that made sense. Okay, so yeah, I like that. However, I'm going to put a little bit, do I like that ink on there? I don't know. Sometimes I don't like the vintage photo on my colors, but let's see. Should I try that black one to see if it'll pop it out? I just want an edge, like an outline, like a tracing. But I don't want it to be like, yeah, I just want that. I don't want it to be super, I don't want it to be the star of the show, you know? I just want it to be there, like that, just to pop it out a little bit. This is where sometimes, like, so you can see, like, the vintage photo I did first, because I thought that's what I wanted, and then, or, sorry, gathered twigs is, I think, what I used, and then I went in with the black. This one right here only has the black. Can you see the difference? So I feel like I liked a little bit of this, maybe, and then I like the black on top just for the line. Okay, okay, so I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that girl down, and see, I'm still using the same amount of ink. It's just if I needed a fine tip to get in something, I need that fine tip. Am I doing it on the right side? Oh, yes. Because the other side is a whole different color. Okay, that was helpful. There. Okay, well, I'm way past time, so I need to, like, go ahead and show you what we got going on here. Let me just move. I'll clean that up in a minute. What did we make? We made this little topper. We made this little topper. Or I'm calling them toppers. They're just little tags. I'm making my own sentiment tags. I've got that one kind of prepped, and these are all just ready to go and be made. And then I use the scraps of it all to make some background pieces that we can use behind our sentiments that we made. So I hope you enjoy this process, this very long craft with me process of making my own sentiments, things to use. And I will see you on the next video, my friends. Have a wonderful day. Bye.